What's going on, you guys? Today we're going to be learning the song Cowboys Don't Cry by Oliver Tree. Real quick before we get into it, I would like to ask that if you find this guitar tutorial helpful, that you please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate that. Now let's get into it. You are watching Logan's Lessons. Now, this song is an E-flat tuning, which means your strings need to be tuned down a half step. Starting with the string closest to our face, we have a D sharp, then a G sharp, C sharp, F sharp, A sharp, and finally another D sharp. Like so. Get that sucker tuned up and here we go. We have 4 different chords for this song. The first one we have is a D major. To play a D major chord, we will place our index finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, and our middle finger on the 2nd fret of the high E string. That's a D major chord. The second chord we have is an A major chord. I like to play this A major chord by barring across the 2nd fret of the D, G, and B strings with my index finger. It should sound like that. Now, alternatively, you could also play this chord by placing your index finger on the 2nd fret of your D string, your middle finger on the 2nd fret of your G, and your 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the B string. That is an A major chord as well, whichever one is most comfortable for you. Third chord we have is an E major chord. To play an E major chord, we're going to place our middle finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, our 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, and our 1st finger on the 1st fret of the G string. That's an E major chord. Lastly, we have a B minor chord. To play a B minor chord, we will place our index finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, our 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the D string, our pinky finger right below that on the 4th fret of the G string, and our middle finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. That's a B minor chord. For the verses and the choruses of this song, the intro, the bridge, and the outro being the only discrepancies, we have this chord progression. We are going from a D major to A major to E major. You do that 3 times, D, A, E, D, A, E, D, A, E. And then the 4th time, we switch the D major for a B minor. So D, A, E, D, A, E, D, A, E, B minor, A, E. Now for the strumming pattern. The overall strumming pattern for this song is a down, down, up, down, 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 up. So down, down, up, down, 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 up. Do that with me. Down, down, up, down, 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 up. Very good. So now you split that between the D and the A. So you have down, down, switch the chord, up, down, 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 up. And then the E major gets the entire strumming pattern. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. When we get to the B minor, however, we are going to do the whole strumming pattern on the B minor chord, and then just 2 down strums for each of the subsequent chords. So down, down, like that. So down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 down. So the whole thing will sound like this. Do that with me. Moving on, the intro and the bridge of this song are exactly the same. Let's learn that. We start on a B minor chord, go to an A major chord, and then you guessed it, we resolve on an E major. But the strumming pattern changes slightly. You do the B minor through the whole strumming pattern, down, down, up, down, 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 up. The A gets 2 down strums, down, down, and then you just strum the E major chord once. So down, down, up, down, 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 down. that with me. And those are the only two parts of this song until the outro. We start with an A major chord, but I play that A major chord with my three fingers. Your index finger on the second fret of the D string, your middle finger on the second fret of your G string, and your third finger on the second fret of your B string. We do it that way so we can let the high E string ring out. And all of this is finger picked so you can set your pick down. Your thumb is going to be taking care of the A string, and we're going to place our third finger on the high E string. You pluck those together, like so. Then your middle finger is going to take care of the B string. So after that pluck, that initial A and high E string pluck, you're going to play your thumb again on the A string, then your middle finger on the B string, your thumb again on the A string, your third finger on the high E, and then your thumb one last time on the A string. Like that. Happens twice per chord. So we're starting on that A major chord. You do that. Now the second chord we have is a C sharp minor chord. You're going to place your index finger across all of the strings on the 4th fret. Just bar it across the 4th fret of your A string downwards. Then your third finger is going to be on the 6th fret of the G string and your middle finger on the 5th fret of your B string. You're going to pick that exactly the same as you did the first chord. Actually, you don't even need your third finger there. I just like to put it there because it reminds me of the C sharp minor shape. You could just do these two. And then the third chord we have is an E major chord. You're going to put your first finger on the 7th fret of your A string, your third finger on the 9th fret of your G string, and your pinky finger on the 9th fret of your B string. Now, you're going to pick this the same, but your middle finger and your third finger come up a string so that your middle finger is taking care of the G string and your third finger is taking care of the B string. And just as I just did there, it's going to be twice as long as any of the previous chords. So you have A, C sharp minor, to E, and E again. And you do that whole thing twice. Do that with me. And that is how you play Cowboys Don't Cry by Oliver Tree. If you have a song request, comment it or DM me. If you wish to be notified of future videos, hit the bell. I sincerely hope that you are well. Please do me a favor and hit that like button in blue. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe too. I hope this video has been a blessing. You've been watching Logan's Lessons.